eggplant parmesan, and a crazy amount of yummy cheese in this episode of Freezerburns.
If you spend some time on Freezerburns, then you might stave off the stomach churns. Greg's the frozen food master, he's best bud to your taste buds.
Hi, welcome to Freezerburns. I'm your host Greg, the frozen food master, and you're joining me as I eat my way through the freezer aisle, one box at a time. Today, I'm reviewing this. It is the Michelangelo's Eggplant Parmesan meal, $3.49. Now, Michelangelo's has sent me this coupon to get this item for free, but if you were to buy it, it'd be around $3.50. Michelangelo's, the art of Italian cuisine is what it used to be called. Now it's uncompromisingly Italian style. Not sure if I really like this new tagline, but anyways, small batch from scratch. Eggplant Parmesan with freshly cut eggplant, imported Parmesan and Romano cheeses, and vine-ripened tomatoes. Now, here's what I'm hoping I get out of this meal, and here's what I'm hoping I don't get out of this meal. Eggplant is so awesome. Eggplant Parmesan, real good. Like portobello mushroom, eggplant has this nice, the closest thing in the vegetable aisle to a consistency of something that you use a knife and fork to cut with, okay? Now, I don't have a problem with vegetarian meals. A lot of people give me this reputation that I'm all about meat. I do like myself a good steak, but what I don't like is bad vegetarian meals. This, I've been hearing in the user forums, a lot of people dig this meal. I'm excited. Now, here's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that the eggplant is a nice consistency and the skin of the eggplant is not too tough, which can sometimes happen and it just makes a really bad experience. Anyway, I'm gonna get this out of the box into the microwave, and when I come back, I'm gonna get this down deep into my belly. Okay, I've taken this out of the microwave. I cooked it for 4 minutes. Didn't have to pull back any film, didn't have to pierce it 4 or 5 times with a fork. Just took it right out of the package, put it in the microwave for 4 minutes. Here is how it looks. As you can see, there is a lot of cheese and a lot of sauce on top of the stack. It's like a short stack of eggplant Parmesan. The eggplant is breaded, and as you can see when I pull this back a little bit, you can see the skin of the eggplant is kind of a more brown than purple, but you can see that it's just layered and layered and layered. Here's a close-up of the cheese because this is something that I want you to pay attention to. This cheese looks real good. It's stringy, it's smothered, and the aromas of this just smells like great, just a great Italian type smell. This smells like something you would get in a restaurant, but let's see how this tastes. I'm gonna try to stab one. I don't know if you can see, wow, that's a lot of steam. And I'm gonna cut this with my fork. So here's something that's interesting. First off, look at that cheese. I was able to cut right through this eggplant cutlet, if you will, with my fork. So it is kind of mushy. Let's see how this tastes. That's not bad, guys. Good, fresh eggplant taste. Remember I was worried about the skin? The skin is soft. The skin is not chewy. Sometimes, and I've had frozen meals like this where the skin of the eggplant, and frankly, I've had meals that aren't frozen, just like from a restaurant, where the skin of the eggplant is so darn tough, it's almost like the plastic covering of a summer sausage. It's like, should I be eating this or should I be picking it out of my mouth? This is pretty good. Now, the breading tastes like I can pick up some Italian spices, but it's more kind of if you were to get Italian breadcrumb mix from the grocery store and you're gonna bread that stuff up, it flakes off. It's not deep fried, it's breaded and baked. The cheese is good, and the marinara sauce, I'm gonna try to get, look at that. Let's see what this tastes. I mean, that's really good stuff, guys. I would say the only thing that I have a problem with is that it's just a tad too mushy on the inside. Around the outside of these cutlets, like on the top and around the side here, good consistency. Right smack in the middle where it's been kind of sitting in a goop of sauce and then nuked with sauce all around it, it's just a tad too mushy. But all in all, a really good meal. This is the Michelangelo's Eggplant Parmesan meal, $3.49. I really like this. Eggplant, I've been burned in the past, especially from the freezer aisle. I like overall the taste, the quality. This sauce is not like your run-of-the-mill, like squirt type of generic tomato pasty processed food sauce. This is a good tomato sauce. And the cheese really impressed me. This is smothered cheese. Typically I have to like throw more cheese on top, like shredded cheese on top, and put it in the microwave again. Really, really like it. Not perfect though. Remember I tell you the consistency, and most likely that consistency issue would be a non-issue if I cook it and prepare it in the conventional oven. If I do have that option, 400 degrees at 35 minutes or 35 minutes at 400 degrees. All in all, I give this a 4.5 star rating. Really good meal. And I gotta tell you guys, after reviewing a bunch of Michelangelo meals, I would say Michelangelo's, I always default and say Trader Joe's as well. Michelangelo's is consistently a really good line of food. And at $3.50, that is a heck of a bargain for a good meal like this. 4.5 stars. Question of the day. Remember I said uncompromisingly Italian style. I'm not sure I like this new tagline, but here's the question of the day. What is something that you do that you never compromise with? According to Michelangelo's, they don't compromise the Italian style or the Italian style. What about you? Leave that in the comment section. As always, I'm your host Greg, the Frozen Food Master. This has been another review of Freezerburns. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.